anyone out?
Charlie 35, get you one.
Charlie 37 now.
Hey! There's somebody inside. I'm on.
331 Alpha, Charlie 37 Alpha, 96.
96. I'm on.
You said you got a dog that was shot?
10-4. 3 pit bulls just charged at me. I had to shoot them.
Alright, 10-4.
And the residents are back inside.
You said the residents are inside?
10-4.
Are you the homeowner? Are you the homeowner?
They charged me, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't want to.
Are you the homeowner?
I called my sister. It was my fault. I called my sister.
Ma'am, can you put the scissors down?
Huh?
Can you just drop the scissors for us? Are you the homeowner?
I thought some firecrackers have gone off and messed up his face. So is he going to be okay?
I don't know, ma'am. Come over here for me, ma'am.
I need to call my sister right now. It's not my house.
Okay.
She was supposed to call you guys. I got into the
All right. Just come over here for me, ma'am. Yeah. County 331 Alpha. Can we get animal services 51? They charged me and backed me in the corner, ma'am.
Both of them? You shot
3 of them.
You shot all 3?
I don't know if I shot 3 of them. I think I got 2. They all charged me into a corner, ma'am. I really didn't want to do that. I'm sorry.
My sister didn't call me back, and they were supposed to call you guys.
I was? Okay. Okay. Can you get in contact?
I need to call
Okay.
her.
Where are the dogs right now?
I don't know. Oh, my God.
A Blue Ash family is outraged tonight after coming home to find a police officer had shot and killed their dog. And that dog was a Chihuahua. 9 News reporter Lynn Giroux live in Blue Ash with a story you'll see only on 9. Lynn?
Well, what's so hard for this family, Clyde, is that they have to explain to their 3 sons what happened to their pet, a dog they had given to their 12-year-old son as a birthday gift a few years ago, and they're not even sure of that explanation themselves.
I dug these out of the porch. 9mm hollow points. 3 of them for a 5 to 7 pound dog.
When Scott and Sharon Bullock returned home from a family member's funeral on Friday, this is what they found on their porch: blood and 3 bullets, along with a note to call the Blue Ash Police Department about their dog, a 7-pound Chihuahua mix named Jack.
He was cornered on the porch and scared, so the police officer, the sergeant said he bent down barehanded and to pick up Jack, and Jack bit him.
The Bullocks were shocked to learn that Jack had gotten out, and 2 officers who tried to catch him ended up shooting and killing him right on the family's front porch.
My 5-year-old cried himself to sleep. The night before last, he was crying, went his dog.
He barks for him, and every time he would bark, Jack would always come to him. You know, so he sounds like one bark, bark, bark for his dog, hoping that he's going to come back. Heartbreaking. You know, it's heartbreaking.
The Bullocks told their 5- and 3-year-old sons that Jack ran away. The Bullocks admit they were at fault for leaving their dog outside and are sorry the officer was bitten, but they say their dog was not a vicious animal and had never bitten anyone before. They're wondering why the officers didn't call the SPCA to catch the dog.
But they never made that phone call other than to come scoop the dog up off the porch after they shot him. 2 grown men that can't gather up a 5-pound dog, let alone trained police officers, just sounds ridiculous to me.
Now, the family says there were 2 officers involved, one that was bitten, the other that first tased, then shot the dog 3 times. Now, that officer later explained to the family that he was following procedure. We tried to talk to the Blue Ash Police Department tonight, but the supervisor did not return my calls. Clyde?
All right, Lynn Giroux reporting live tonight from Blue Ash.
Watch, cops ignore beware of dog signs, walk into yard, kill family's dog for no reason. Winter Garden, Florida. A dramatic video of a police officer shooting a family's dogs was shared with the Free Thought Project this week. After shooting the dogs, who appeared to be coming to greet him, the video shows the officer immediately tell a story that clearly did not happen. According to the person who submitted the video, his aunt was visiting his parents' home in Florida. When she arrived at the home, she accidentally put in the wrong alarm code, but it was cleared within just a few seconds. Despite the alarm being cleared, police showed up 45 minutes later. Both dogs have never bitten anyone. They were just coming up to say hey, writes El Chastang, as he describes the officer's body camera footage. The 3 dogs are on electric collars that runs the property line. The beware of dog signs in the front of the entrance and just before entering the courtyard are obvious, he said. Clearly ignoring the beware of dog signs and the cleared alarm notice, the officers entered the property anyway. When the dogs ran up to greet them, an officer shot. The first part of the body camera video has no sound, so we cannot hear the dog or how many shots are fired. However, we can see the dogs wagging their tails right before they are shot. Also, you can clearly see that both dogs stopped right at the officer's feet when they got to him. They didn't jump up or attempt to bite him. It looked like they were just excited to see someone. Read more, cop actually charged for shooting small dog who made him fear for his life. After shooting the dogs, they run away, leaving behind a trail of blood. The family's Rottweiler, Bane, did not survive. When the homeowner's sister comes out after hearing the gunshots, she asks police what happened. They charged me and backed me into a corner, ma'am, says the officer. Both of them, the woman asks. 3 of them, says the officer, clearly recalling a story that the body camera shows did not happen. The Free Thought Project reached out to the Winter Garden Police Department for a statement on this incident, which allegedly happened on July 3, 2016. They told us that it looks like a possible Orange County incident. In the land of the free, police can come onto your private property, lure your dog out of its own fenced-in yard, gun him down in broad daylight, and this is called standard procedure. Well, it's a damn good thing that postal workers, delivery truck drivers, pizza delivery drivers and all the other jobs that require people to go to someone's home and not kill their dog don't claim the same rights as cops, or family pets would probably be extinct. Sadly, this trend shows no signs of slowing. According to some estimates, as John Whitehead points out, a dog is shot by a police officer every 98 minutes. The Department of Justice estimates that at least 25 dogs are killed by police every day. The Puppycide Database Project estimates the number of dogs being killed by police to be closer to 500 dogs a day, which translates to 182,000 dogs a year. Read more, graphic body cam, canine rips apart nonviolent man's face as he sits on couch with hands up. Because not all police departments keep track of canine shootings, these numbers vary widely. However, whatever the final body count, what we're dealing with is an epidemic of vast proportions. Incredibly, in 1 out of 5 cases involving police shooting a family pet, a child was either in the police line of fire or in the immediate area of a shooting. Image, http://pixel.watch/QT7. The so-called dangerous breeds of dogs aren't the only ones that are being killed in encounters with police either. Journalist Radley Balco has documented countless dog shootings in which a police officer said he felt threatened and had no choice but to use lethal force, including the killing of a Dalmatian, more than once, a yellow lab, a Springer Spaniel, a chocolate lab, a boxer, an Australian cattle dog, a Wheaton Terrier, an Akita, a Jack Russell Terrier, a 12-pound miniature dachshund, and a 5-pound Chihuahua. To those that think cops killing dogs is not a problem, we encourage you to watch the video below and then take a look through our puppy side archives here. Read more at http://thefreethought-project.com/watch-ignore-cops-number-sign GV8RDFO-FU5UQ-99.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head, help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.